Weiss here for the Glue Bomb Show. Well, we're unboxing another one from Atlantis today. Another classic dragster. This one is Don Garlits Swamp Rat XXX Dragster. Now, as you know, I'm a fan of Big Daddy Ed Roth. This is a Big Daddy too, Big Daddy Don Garlits. So let's have a look at what's inside this particular kit. I love this kit. This is kind of an older kit, but brand new from Atlantis. I love the style of this thing. This is the one that has those little tiny, super tiny front wheels on the front. You can see it gave us some nice detailed shots on the side here. This thing looks like it's going to assemble really well. So, again, they put this coupon in for 20% off these muscle car collecting kits and drag racing collecting books, excuse me. So check that out. Inside here we have our instructions for the Swamp Rat XXX. And this one actually starts off by putting together some of the front end. And it's kind of detailed for me to really go into it, but you can see they're starting to work on that front suspension and getting some of the steering things together. And we don't really get to the engine until it looks about like step 14. This is kind of an unusual way to put it together, but I'm looking forward to it. I think this is going to be a really fun kit. On the back it shows kind of final assembly, putting those big tires together and all these, look at these beautiful decoration instructions. Some really nice stuff. They even have a driver figure to go alongside of it, which is kind of cool. All right, so now let's have a look at the inside. Let's have a look at what's in the boxes. We're going to start off with the decals today. Look at those. Don't they look great? Yeah, God is love on the front there. You know, in my profession, I like that goes in, but that's a different story for a different day. Don Garlits is an amazing drag racer. I got to see him race a couple times, years and years ago. And he was a legend already, and he is even more so now. So, one of my great regrets in life was when I was down in Florida, and I had to drive right past his drag racing museum, and I didn't have time to stop. But one of these days, I'm coming. So, here you go. Pretty nice chrome sprue here. You've got the wheels, and then you also have those moon discs, I think they call them. I think that would make it even more aerodynamic. And guys, these are the front wheels. See these two little knobs here? Those are the front wheels. That's how small those wheels are. All right, now, once again, we got the big, fat, gummy slicks, two-piece slicks, and then we have those little tiny front tires. I love the design of this car. I remember when this car was running, and I just thought it was the coolest thing. Once again, our friends in Atlantis have molded this in white plastic. I love that. A couple reasons. Number one is I just like to paint white plastic. But secondly, if you decided you wanted to make this a different car, I suppose you could. Now, I think the design on this one is quite a bit different than some of the other things, so maybe you wouldn't want to do that, but anyway, it would be available. This is kind of a unique thing. This is the frame, and it's very cool, but now look, there's an extension on the frame that's a separate piece. And of course, there's two of those. Here you have your body, your seat. There's Mr. Garlits' head. Looks like a few drivetrain parts, axle and things like that. There's the wing. And then in the bag here, we also have the rest of Mr. Garlits. His arm, his helmet, and looks like maybe some body panels. And then, of course, we have the engine and the other half of that extended frame. This is going to be a super cool kit. The other thing this has is a cockpit. Most of the dragsters around this era didn't really have a cockpit so much as they had a cockpit, but a canopy, that's the word I'm looking for. They didn't have a canopy. They had more of just a single windshield. This one has a full-on canopy. I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes in. I think that'll be fun. All right, now. So that's what we have for this Don Garlits piece, the other Big Daddy. And man, I'm looking forward to putting this one together too. I showed these two kits to my grandson, asked him which one I should put together first, and he said the Swamp Rat. So we may go with the Swamp Rat first. I don't know yet, but between you and me, his vote counts for a lot around here. So anyway, that's about all I have for you for today. Looking forward to getting on this. This will be the next thing. One of these two dragsters will be the next thing to go on the table. And you'll see some results on it fairly soon. Although I am going to take my time a bit, because the one thing I know is, as much as I want to tell you about these kits and get them out there, I also don't want to rush through them and make a mess out of them, because I want to have something fairly good to show you. That's what I have for you today, folks. Take care. God bless. Have a great day. And remember, model building is supposed to be fun. This one looks like a whole lot of fun.